Hey guys, I'm here in San Francisco. Got invited to come down to Turo's headquarters and kind of meet with them and do a little brainstorming. So I'm super excited. I'm just getting ready right now to head on over to their headquarters. Few things that I would love to find out while here on my visit is, definitely what they have in works for the future, especially when it comes to things like insurance coverage. If at any point they're going to help provide any assistance when it comes to buying more vehicles and expanding your fleet and things like that. So, I'm definitely going to be picking their brains, asking them questions, as I'm sure they'll be asking me questions as well, and picking my brain in terms of my experiences. So I'm excited to be candid with them and kind of let them know what my experience has been so far, and areas where I think that they can improve and areas that they're doing great in. So definitely stay tuned for the details, and I'll keep you guys posted on everything that happens during my meeting with them. Hey guys, so I'm finally back in town after visiting Turo's headquarters in San Francisco, and I'm ready to dish the details on what went down while I was there. It was actually a really great visit. I didn't know what to expect when I was going into the meeting with them. When they invited me, they kept it really short and just sort of said along the lines of, we want you to come down and get your feedback in terms of what it's been like to have been a host on the platform. So when I actually got there and got to their offices, I came to find out that we were actually going to be on a panel, myself along with a few other hosts that also attended the meeting. And Turo had actually flown in all their other offices from different parts of the world to come in and sort of participate in this panel as well. And it was really cool. The whole basis of the gathering was to sort of do a Q&A with the company. They had tons of questions for us, and they really wanted to get our honest feedback on, things like what some of our biggest challenges have been, what we think could be improved, what could be better in terms of the application and how the process is set up for people to actually rent out cars and things like of that nature. So that was really cool. What was also neat was that they literally had somebody there from every department, so everything from government affairs to their engineers and programmers to their sales, their dedicated account managers, the CEO, CMO. I mean, everybody a part of that company was there, and they all had different questions pertaining to sort of different departments and what their different roles are. So I thought that was really awesome, because it really did feel like they were asking us these questions because they really needed our feedback, and it was an essential step for them to take in order to continue to build the platform and to build their presence in a way that is really successful for everyone. So it felt good to be on a panel where you knew that whatever your feedback was, you knew that people were really listening and they're really taking note on what we had to say. So I really like that a lot, because I truly did feel like, everything myself and the other hosts had to say really made an impact on the direction that the company would head. So that was really cool. The panel probably lasted, I don't know, I think maybe about an hour and a half or so of just Q&A, kind of going back and forth. And then after the panel was over, we kind of had some time to step aside and just mingle with Turo's employees. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I currently have the doors off my Jeep, and there's just a car next to me that was bumping their music extra loud, so that was pretty funny. So yeah, going back to where I was, after the panel, we had some time to sort of step aside and mingle with Turo's employees and kind of get a chance to talk to everyone. So here's the most important thing that I got from this entire meeting. And this is the only thing that you need to know if you have any doubts about the direction that this platform is headed in, or what the future of Turo looks like. And that was, everyone I talked to, and I'm talking about from every single department, whether it was sales, their account managers, their programmers that were from a total different part of the world. We spoke to their CEO. The thing that I discovered that was so key to this whole thing and the future of this whole thing was that all these people, majority of the people that work at that company, they list their cars on Turo. They actively rent out their cars, and they also rent from the platform as well, very, very consistently. And so it was really great to hear that, because I think that that is the most important thing. If the employees, the team members, the people who are creating Turo and run the platform, if they're actively using it, then they know exactly what people like us, hosts and even renters, what it is that they need and what needs to be improved. I mean, so for me, that was just key. The fact that they all list their own cars just totally 100% solidified any doubts that I might have ever had. And I just know for a fact now that this platform is absolutely going to be huge. It will be comparable to something like Airbnb. I mean, there's just no doubt about it. The CEO himself lists his car. In fact, I believe while we were there, one of my other panel members rented out the CEO's car while he was in San Francisco. So you know that these people are just really true to their platform, true to what they're creating, and they're really interested in putting out the best product possible for the marketplace, right? For our peers, to make sure that it functions the way that it should run the way that it should, and to ensure that people have a certain type of experience. And you know, after I had a chance to talk to everyone and kind of pick their brains, and I discovered that majority of the people list their cars, you know, I kind of took a step back and looked at the room, and in that moment I truly felt like, oh my God, I'm standing at the beginning of something big, as if I was standing at the beginning of Airbnb when that started back in 2008. I mean, that was 100% the feeling that I got from that entire meeting. So that was just super exciting, you know. Honestly, when I first got there and I saw, oh my gosh, you know, this is kind of a small team, I was like, oh shit, like it's kind of crazy to think about, you know, it's such a small team and you're basing your entire business off of this team and this platform, you know. When you don't actually get to see these people or, you know, meet them in person, in your mind, you think that, oh my gosh, this is a large scale company and they must have thousands of people that work for them. But when you actually go there and see that it's actually such a small operation, it's something that's so small and that's just starting to grow, you know, it takes you back a little bit. But after talking to everybody and learning how much they like to put their cars out and that they continue to plan on renting their cars, and this is not something mandatory that they have to do because they're a part of the company, I mean, that just 100% solidified everything. And you know, that takes me to my next point is, you know, almost on a day-to-day basis, I get a renter who takes an Uber to pick up their Turo car to go to their Airbnb. I mean, our entire economy of our world is really changing. It's fundamentally shifting in the way that we do things. And so I think if you haven't clued into that yet, I would definitely dig deeper and get a better understanding of what's happening, because right within there lies a huge opportunity. And if you're on the fence about doing this or really being a part of any type of peer-to-peer marketplace, you know, this is the time to do it. In fact, for a lot of stuff, I feel like it's already kind of late. Like, I wish I got into Airbnb, but I think I was just probably way too young when Airbnb started. I just had no idea. So I'm just so happy that, you know, I got into Turo when I did, and I just know it's going to be absolutely amazing. It's going to be huge. It's already had really great results so far for myself as a host, and they're going to continue to grow and they're going to continue to get better. So that was my experience. Hope that information helps you guys out. You know, if you're on the fence about listing your car, or, you know, maybe starting up an Airbnb property, or, you know, maybe opening up a store on Amazon, these are all the same type of things, right? You're becoming a player in these marketplaces and you're offering a service that there is a demand for. So, you know, I'm a firm believer in these types of marketplaces, and that they're only going to become bigger and bigger as time goes on. So something to think about. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Okay, quick correction. I caught myself saying that, you know, it solidified my doubt. That's not what I meant. I meant that, you know, any doubt that I had totally went away, and it solidified my confidence and my faith and my gut instinct that this thing is going to be huge.